That's a heck of a knockdown. That's Baines, actually, and the puck coming out to the near wing. Sweet Baines, you get it into Holloway, drives the middle, shoots it, and that's left off the rebound to the near wall. Suter pulls it down along the wing. Holloway into the corner now to Oskar Sundqvist, back to Holloway, score! That line just needed its binky. And Sundqvist finds Holloway. Holloway buries it, 1-0 Blues.
RoboCam, and we're going to get another look. Here he is playing alongside Hugh Suter. He's going to pick it up here. A little bit of a cycle chance. Oskar Sundqvist going to find him right in that little sweet spot. And then it's just a quick release right through Elias Pettersson. Here's Sundqvist backhand pass, and it's just the quickness right there. The puck's on in.
4 of the 5 power play players. Then they'll start to bring it out from their own end. Tom Willander, his second NHL game, they roll it in on net. Willander to Sherwood, doesn't shoot it on the first attempt. High slot they go. As we get back at even strength, shot on. Bennington makes the save. And then on a return chance from Linus Karlsson, it was shot wide. Blackhawks traded for him for a 4th-round pick. They needed bodies. Tyler Myers moves, shoots, and off Bennington despite a big screen. The save. Reichel to DeBrusk near side. Halfway through the first period, 1-0 Blues. Walker deflects it in. Elias Pettersson over to the far side with it. They get it in front. Shot on! Lankinen the save.
To allow Bennington to make that save. Also on the back door, Parayko had it covered. That allowed Bennington to come out and challenge.
60 seconds to go in the second penalty of the game by Mayu. The puck bounces to the front of the net, and the Canucks score. Another just wacky bounce as the Blues couldn't get the handle, and Vancouver ties it on the power play. 7th of the season for Kiefer Sherwood.
This puck comes up and it starts bobbling on Justin Falk. You're going to see the exchange right here. Justin Falk, he gets this puck from Bennington. It's a really hard play for Falk. Bennington slides it over to him, and you got a Vander Kane. He's right on. Look at this. There's no space. And then Bennington's, of course, got to slide in there. The puck's going to hang right around that right foot. He's trying to grab the post. It's just all scattered and chaotic. And Kiefer Sherwood, who
granting the wishes of critically ill children. Blues in. Final 5 seconds. Near wing. Dvorsky wired it, and that one hit the post. Comes back to him at the buzzer.
We're at the end of a period, and I got to get this puck on the net. He puts everything behind this shot. Watch all the weight, all the torque, all the twist. He puts every ounce of his body. He goes short side and just rings it off that bar.
Unfortunately, Joe, 1:03 of power play time results in pretty close to a one and done. To get it to the right side. In, Snuggerud shoots, score! Sniped by Snuggerud. Power play goal. 58 seconds into the second period, Blues regain the lead.
And this play starts with Jordan Bennington. Heads up play, moves it to Cam Fowler. Here's a stretch pass. There's not a guy in the league that does it any better than Cam Fowler. He goes east-west, board to board to Jimmy Snuggerud. Look at this snappy shot. Look at that thing. Unbelievable. Goes across the grain, low blocker. Gives it the fist pump.
Nice play from Parayko to Bjugstad, off the wall to Broberg. What a play. Toropchenko let it go to him. They go to Walker. He was tied up in front. Vancouver's going to spring it the other way. Breakaway. Sherwood shooting. He scores. Second of the game for Sherwood. We're tied 2-2. 9:18 to go. Second period.
Well, you feel like this is Groundhog Day. He had 2 a couple weeks ago in Vancouver. He did the forehand in Vancouver on the breakaway. This time he pumps and goes backhand, and Bennington cannot catch it just in time.
All alone in the slot was Sundqvist. Dvorsky fires, rebound loose. Sundqvist bangs, Suter shoots, and that puck goes wide. And Vancouver's going to go the other way with it. Ratu stick breaks, they shoot, they score! Ratu fanned on the shot when his stick broke. His teammate right behind him fires it, and that's a hat trick for Sherwood. He's got all 3 for Vancouver. The Canucks lead 3-2.
is going to shoot this puck on your Bomberito Robo can. Watch Ratu. He's right here. Watch, he's going to bend into this shot, and his stick breaks in half. The puck, no one can find it. And then Kiefer Sherwood just picks it up and absolutely rips it. Look at this shot. Watch, the puck's in the skies. Buchnevich loses it. Look at this. It's almost a double screen for Sherwood. How does this go in?
Suter calms things down. Blues set up on the power play. Only 12 seconds remaining. To the line. Fowler. Shot. Rebound. Score! Suter off the rebound. With 5 seconds remaining in the power play, they get the goal. We're tied. 3-3. 9:12 to go. Third period.
Old Canuck. Pius Suter slows it down. That's the key. Settles it down, moves it to Fowler. It's a simple shot. Dvorsky, Sundqvist in front. Lankinen can't see it. Hits the blocker, and Pius Suter ends up finishing. But you know what? Looked like Dalibor Dvorsky. Maybe Sundqvist got a tip on it too.
I think they both might have, so we'll have to see how. Puck deflected in behind the net. Canucks center. Fan on the shot. It bounces back to Reichel to the line. Deflected puck in front. Kane shoots and scores.
And now another forecheck. Watch Kane's strides. He skates. He pounds. That creates the turnover. And now the Blues have got to regroup. Now they got to keep it to the inside. It's a shot from the outside. It goes off of Kane. And the rebound finds him right in the high slot. It gets a piece of him. He's right between the hash marks. And he gets his own rebound.
St. Louis is challenging that there was goalie interference
Here we go.
prior to the goal.
Okay. All right, it's our first one of the year. First one of the year. Yep, Benny's jersey kind of shifts down and move.
But then, Joe, watch the contact on the stick at the end of it.
And keep going here, and then the stick.
Yep.
And then he hits stick on stick. And now the question becomes, was Benny outside the white paint? To me, this goal does not stand. I think there's too much contact here. This is a 3-3 hockey game.
Here's the answer.
During the play, it was determined there was goaltender interference.
Well, that's a gutsy call there by the Blues coach. Great job by Ellen Mondu in the video room to signal to his coaches. Drifting back again as now Pius Suter comes on, joined with Justin Falk.
Perfect.
Suter gets it in over the line. Takes it towards the goal. Shoots, shot blocked. Rebound to Suter, and it kicked off the right pad of Lankinen.
Overtime, but they're going to use him for a shootout if we get there. Here's Pius Suter. He ends up shooting into that one, gets his own rebound, just can't tuck it away. That was probably the best look there for St. Louis in this overtime.
So Kyrou, first shootout of the season for the Blues. Brings it in wide of the far circle, in on Lankinen, and that's off the blocker and wide of the goal.
Tried going to the backhand, had him maybe briefly. He's got to get it up. And Lankinen comes over there. Jimmy Snuggerud, best game of the season. Here he comes.
First shootout attempt in the NHL. Snuggerud shoots, Lankinen a save.
In the same spot. You'll see the Blues do this. I promise you, the next shooter is going to come in the exact same area.
Elias Pettersson is going to bring it in on Binnington. Shoots Binnington, 5-hole denied.
Not in this game. Here's Pettersson coming in. Tries going low blocker, misses his mark.
No one scored yet. Shen from the blue dot at center. Lost the handle on the near wing, and
there it just falls right off his blade. He's got speed. He goes to move it to the forehand, backhand, and just slides underneath his.
Jake DeBrusk played for Jim Montgomery in Boston. Trying to win it for Vancouver. In on Binnington. Shoots. Scores. Vancouver wins in the shootout.
We'll break it all down coming up on Car Shield Blues Live. Stay with us on FanDuel Sports Network.